Hey everyone, this is Austin Schur here with We Write About Music, and today I'm speaking with Armor. He has a brand new single and music video out for his single Hood Anxiety, and I'm super excited to talk to him all about it. Thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot. How are you doing today?
I'm good, my brother, man. Thank you for having me, man.
You're very welcome. It is midnight in the UK where you're at right now, so again, I really appreciate you taking the time. How was your day? What's going on?
Yes, all good, man. Today's been a good day. I was at like some art event and just yeah, man, just chilling today, man. Got some burger and lobster. Cooling
Oh,
off.
nice.
Yeah, man.
Sounds
Do
like
you
good
guys have
food
burger and
day. Of
lobster?
course.
Yeah?
Oh
Cool. What the
yeah.
chain
Oh
yeah?
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Listen, I want to hop right into it. This song is amazing, but the video itself is beautiful. I want to start with the song. You've really killed it on the production end. I find that it's sort of cinematic and serious in tone, but the production is minimalistic in a way that allows you to really get your point across.
Yeah.
What influenced the making of the song, like on the lyricism end?
So for you know what, to be honest, bro, like I've been making music for quite a while, and the way I wrote this song was different to the way I've approached writing any other song like ever.
Really?
So yeah, so with this one, I just knew I had like thoughts and themes like running in my mind for quite a while, like maybe like a week prior to making the song, maybe longer than that. I've been thinking about these things that I'm talking about on the song. And what I'd done on my way to the studio, I had about a 45-minute drive or something like that. And there was a time in the drive for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, where I put on the voice memo to just record myself. And I
Yeah.
literally just kind of journaled my thoughts out loud. So when I got to the studio, I had like a 20, 25 minute voice recording of me just speaking out loud to myself in the car.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when I went to the studio, the beat that I used for Hood Anxiety, that's the first beat that the producer played, and his name's Stax. He's a great producer. He's produced for Jay the Kiss and Benny the Butcher and some other great names. Um, when I locked in with him, he played this beat, and I just felt straight away this fits perfectly with the vibe of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I literally got my headphones out and listened to my voice memo, and I just wrote down the most profound statements that stood out to me in that time. And as I wrote them down and I started trying to connect them together, they just literally fell into place, you
That's
know?
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Listen,
Yeah.
I talk to a lot of people about the making of their music, and the one
Yeah.
thing that I find is always true is the songs that come to you the quickest are usually the best. And the ones
Yeah.
that take, weeks or months or sometimes a year to put together, you overthink them so much to the point where it becomes too much and it's less authentic. There's something about the delivery in this song from you, and obviously the lyricism and the way that you deliver it, that is just so real and organic, which is so hard to do in today's music nowadays.
No, I appreciate that, brother, man. But you
Of
know what?
course.
Even the music that takes longer to make, I just feel like there's different kinds of like listeners, if you know what I'm saying.
Of
And I
course.
feel like often the music that takes less time to write, often you're right, is the music that connects straight away more, like for the majority, you know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
sometimes the pieces that take longer to write, they have their place as well. Sometimes they get appreciated, sometimes they get underappreciated or appreciated later or
Yeah.
appreciated by a smaller crowd, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I feel like when it comes to creation, everything almost has its purpose and space and reason, you know?
No, I completely agree. And then I also want to know, obviously, the production end is beautiful. I want anyone that's going to listen to it, I would recommend listening with a nice pair of headphones because everything just
Yeah,
flows so beautifully and it's mixed in such a nice way.
yeah.
Um, what is your relationship with these producers? How did you originally link up and get to the studio together?
So, bro, like, my thing is like I've been making putting out music like officially on Spotify and all these platforms for about 5 years now. And I feel like my journey in creating music with different people, I feel like I've just come to a place where I only want to work with people that I actually genuinely connect with as people.
Yeah,
So a lot of the time I meet up with like people I haven't met before as well, like people, mix engineers or producers or whatnot. We reach out to each other online and whatnot. And I'll give a lot of people a chance and have a session with them. But the ones that I stick with are usually the people that I genuinely connect with the most.
yeah,
And it just so happens that like that producer that made the beat, like we get along really well. We got so many things in common. When we're not making the music, we're often just speaking, or
right.
just conversation, normal stuff. And the brother that mixed it, he's super talented. Like he's mixing a lot of the hottest shit coming out of the UK. Do you know about SD Kid that done the
I
remix with
do.
Timothy?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
he
gonna
mixed
say
that.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah. So he mixed that as well. He mixed Hood Anxiety, the same
Oh,
guy.
nice.
Yeah, yeah, man. And these are people that like they do crazy things, but to me, they're just like my friends. The people that I fuck with, like
Of course. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's the power of music and it's obviously networking, but I
yeah,
find that, your average music listener has no idea how a song is made. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like they think that the artist that is singing it or rapping it is the person that's doing everything. But
Everything.
having
Yeah,
but having a producer that understands who you are as a person, the type of message that you want to get across, like it's priceless at the end of the day.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely, man. You know what? I feel like a lot of most great art, usually, especially by the time it reaches like the audience, it's like a joint effort, but between
Oh
so
yeah.
many parties. Definitely not just the artist.
Totally agree. Yeah. It's like another half of your brain that is so technical because there's so much you need to know in order to produce a song. So when you meet
Yeah,
that person that kind of gets who you are as a person, don't let them go because they get it.
yeah, no, 100%, man,
Yeah.
100%.
And then obviously we need to talk about this music video because the first thing is I feel like music videos are sort of a lost art nowadays. People are
Yeah,
focusing on, 10 to 30-second TikTok videos, something that's eye-catching, but they very rarely put something together that is just so pretty to see. And this video almost feels like a short film at the end of the day. What was the dream behind it? How did it all get put together?
so you know what? I have to shout out the director of that video,
Yeah,
Life Media Entertainment. He is actually a brother from Poland
nice.
who like he's in the UK. He's like close friends with like a crazily massive Polish rapper. He's like an OG in Poland. Like he's
Nice.
got like 10 albums. They're all platinum. He's living in the GTA house. Like
That's
his
cool.
name's Adam OSTR. He's like a person that I know in my life that's like tangible. I can phone him. We're cool, and
Yeah,
he's someone that's accomplished like the things that I'm trying to accomplish.
yeah.
Like in Poland, he's like probably how you guys would see Snoop Dogg. Like
Oh, wow. Okay. That's
yeah, he's
cool.
like that. He's like an OG, like
Yeah.
done it especially, yeah. So the brother that shot this video is like his UK connect. So he's constantly working, even in the UK, making links and working hard. And he's basically someone that I've come across that like same thing like the producers and the engineer. I fuck with them and
Right.
like if I fuck with you creatively, there will be times where I might even let go of the will and trust you with it because we have that kind of
Yeah.
connection. You know what I mean? So the story in that video is actually like his people, his like it's just what he felt about the song because he was like onto me about, bro, I want to shoot a music video for you. And I've showed him a bunch of songs and he picked that one and he was like, this is what I'm seeing. And I just said to him, bro, you're my brother. I'm gonna leave it to you and go for it.
That's that's awesome, man. And it takes a big person to trust someone so much to put something together. But I know I'm not the first to say it, but the video itself is just so beautifully shot. Like it actually feels like a short film. And so I'm gonna plug it again at the end of the video, but of course we're gonna have it in there so everyone can watch it. It's just so cool and it brings so much life to the song.
Appreciate that, man.
Of course. And for anyone else that doesn't know, this single is part of your most recent album, which came out in 2025. It's called Excuse My Mess. It's a
Yeah,
7 song album. As I mentioned before we started recording, I've listened to the whole thing. It's killer. It's a killer album. Is there,
appreciate that,
and
man, bro.
of course, is there any other song on this record that is going to get special attention? Maybe re-released as a single, or maybe you're planning a new video for it.
I've got a video coming for Get Yours, I'll Get Mine, and a
Nice.
video coming for Time.
Very cool. Are you going to be working with the same team?
Um, no, I'm actually working with him this week for a song on my next project, which is gonna come out in the summer. So I'm working with him, but on something else. And I've got like a few different people that I work with, and I just try
Yeah,
to stay connected with all of them, and that works for me as well because it means I'm constantly working as well. You know?
exactly. Right.
Yeah. So
Um,
that's the system that we're trying to implement at the moment.
yeah. Now I have sort of an interesting question for you because again, I've had the opportunity to interview a lot of different people from all over the world, and the world of UK based hip hop is so much more different than US based hip hop. It's the sounds, it's the beats, everything is different, but it's all under hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like all under the umbrella.
Yeah.
In terms of influences, who do you find locally that really inspires you to keep going?
Um, you know what, bro? You know the advice here of that like you should have people who are like above you that you look up to, and
Yeah,
people that are like your peers to keep you sharp, and then um people that look up to you, and then you've got like a responsibility to kind of do what you need to be doing
of
to,
course.
like be a role model or whatever it may be. I feel like while I've been doing this music thing, I've got people in all of those tiers that inspire me, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's really
there's
all about surrounding yourself in the community. You never
yeah,
know who you're
100%,
going to be
bro.
listening to, who's going to shout out an idea that might inspire something else. And especially difficult for you as an independent artist who's performing under his name. Sometimes
Yeah.
it can probably feel a little isolating. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, it's just me doing this. But if you have people around you to prop you up and build you up, it makes you a better artist at the end of the day.
You know what, bro? One thing I realized, yeah, like this tape that I just released, Excuse My Mess. Prior to that, I hadn't released a tape for 2 years, and
Wow.
reason being because like what Excuse My Mess is about, like all the lyrics and all the thoughts that I'm portraying and expressing have been like Excuse My Mess is a snapshot of my life in those last 2 years,
Of
and
course.
bro, I was going through so much stuff in that time, family problems, homeless, finding out that my daughter was self-harming,
Oh man.
going through family court, having my best friend go to prison, um, having another close friend try to steal from me. Like, my mind went in a great place. Like, bro, I was like going to therapy. I still am going to therapy and stuff like that, right? And basically, it just made me like um take the foot off the gas, take my foot off the gas in terms of like promoting music, being online and whatnot. So, excuse my mess is like a snapshot of what I was dealing with in that time, but it's also me closing the chapter on that part of my life and
Nice.
switching back into gear and getting back to work mode. And one thing that I've realized is that when when I first was like trying to get back into the swing of things, because I hadn't been working, it seemed like a bit more difficult to connect with other creatives because you kind of lose your credibility a bit if you're not working, you know?
Yeah,
And so it's been a great journey for me, like getting back into work mode, connecting with creatives again, being seen by my peers as back working and and it's
sure.
like um yeah, it's like I've noticed the previous work that I've done before going through this messy time was like enough of a foundation for me to connect back with my peers and make stronger bonds and do bigger things. And it's been great, bro. It's been great to see just how real the connections are, bro,
I
and the work
agree.
that can be
Listen,
done,
I
bro.
mean, this is my first time meeting you, but like I'm proud of you. I'm happy
Thank
for
you, my
you.
bro.
No, seriously, I mean that. Learning about you and your story. And the thing is with music nowadays is people manufacture stories in order to put into music. They
Yeah,
don't always have hardships or things going on in their life that could bulk up an album, but the album, like I said, I've listened to it. It's 22, 23 minutes, but there's so much story and depth and so much happening that it's like people may not know you when they listen, but they get a chunk of who you are as a person. Like it's just so
yeah,
open, honest, and raw. I can't imagine
yes.
someone listening to the first song and not wanting to listen to the rest of it.
No, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I was
Of
definitely
course.
trying to make something that had not too many songs and every song like have impact, like something that
Quality
can be
over
digested
quantity
quickly.
always.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I completely get it. Always prioritize quality. You don't need to put out a 20-song album to make a statement. Something short, sweet, and powerful, that's what gets ears on it. So
Yeah,
I get it. I have a couple more questions for you. I want to know, obviously, you've been busy and you've just closed this chapter of your life, but we're recording this at the beginning of 2026. Is there
yeah.
anything else that you're working on now that you're excited for, whether it be a new project, anything like that? And you don't have to say too much if you don't want to.
Bro, you know what? I was literally like not long before this call, bro, I was having like a sit down with myself and just having like a reflective moment of like just thinking about all the things that I'm doing right now and want to do in the near future and whatnot.
Yeah,
And right now I'm doing so many things, bro. Like I'm promoting this project. Um, I'm still shooting videos for this project. I'm arranging a show for this project, which is also going to be like a immersive art experience coupled with a show that I'm trying to arrange right now.
sure.
I'm making a game in conjunction with this project. Excuse my mess.
Wow.
I don't know if you've seen it online, but I've started handing that out to like a few like UK national treasures in the space of like rap and the rap community. Like I've made like custom T-shirts that say like, for example, your name's Austin, right?
Yeah,
So like if I was to give you one, the T-shirt would say "Excuse Austin's mess." So I've got some merch coming out for
I
my
love
fans that's
that.
gonna be like custom with their name on it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna
That's
be
so
rolling that out
cool.
this week. And yeah, bro. And then already this week I'm starting to shoot visuals for the next project I'm coming out. I got coming out because this has been Excuse My Mess and I'm closing this chapter.
Yeah.
Um, the next chapter, bro, I'm like I'm back with it, bro. It's like upbeat music, feel good, high energy, and
Hell
that's how
yeah.
we're hitting it for the summer.
Amazing. That's so cool. I love that. I'm obviously going to be looking out for it because I can't wait for more music. And it doesn't matter, you make the music that you're feeling in the moment. If you're not feeling like a high energy album, don't do it. Don't do it to please other people. Make the music for
Yeah,
yourself. I love that.
that's bro. Yeah, that's where I'm
Um,
at, man.
uh, my last thing for you here is there anything that I may not have asked you about this song or the video that you think is important for people to know before they listen?
One thing I would say about this song, and I feel this way about some of my songs, not all of them, but some of them, yeah. And it's something that when I tell people, some people think it sounds crazy, but to people that know about this creative space, they know. But this is one of the songs that I've put out that even though I wrote it, it wasn't, I just delivered it. It came from somewhere else. I channeled that energy, you
Yeah.
know? And I hope it helps people, man.
I think it's going to. I mean,
Yeah,
people listen to music sometimes for the way that it makes them feel, and they
yeah.
don't always listen to the lyrics. But if I had one message to put off when you listen to this, actually listen to what you're saying because it's so important. It opens the door to who you are as a person, and it's fantastic. You've really done a great job on this overall. I mean that.
I appreciate that, brother.
You're very welcome. Um, Listen, I want to thank you so much for taking the time. But before we wrap up here, please let me plug your music one more time for everyone.
Yeah, man.
So,
You too.
of course, if you've made it this far and you didn't know, I'm speaking with the artist Armor. The song is called Hood Anxiety. There's also a music video that we'll have everywhere in the links in the article. You can follow along and stay tuned for more. I'm excited. Like, it's not every day I listen to an artist who's actually making meaningful music, and you've really crushed it here. And once again, I just want to thank you for your time. It means a lot.
Appreciate that, bro, man.
You're very
Stay
welcome.
connected, man.
Of course. All right. Well, listen, it's late. You got to get to bed. So
Yeah, man.
have a good rest of your night, and hopefully we can speak soon.
Bless my bro, man.
All
Speak
right.
soon,
Take
yeah?
care. See you later.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.